Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me as we are going to start a brand new series with the infection-free zone. Now I've been looking around a bit on a lot of different maps, but this series will be just about really showing off the game, and that's why we're going to start in Dijon, France. It's a nice starting position and I get really just to showcase the game. We're also going to do a game at some point where we're going to go into a highly densely populated area and see what we can do there. But for now, let's just open up the PatmosIV or the Patmos free zone. This is probably better. We're not going to do the tutorial. We'll do the story events though, and everything is just set on medium. But we're not going to go into a highly densely populated area right now because that's really hard. It's fun, and I am going to do a series with that. But in its current state, with upgraded gear and things like that, I think it will be most fun to make sure that we just showcase the game, see what the current state is, and have fun with it. And later on, I will do some challenges and stuff, so that's something that we're going to look into later.
The world is
right here. We get the opening clip. We're going to skip that. If you want to see that, look at one of my other videos. And here we are. We started the game. We get an incoming transmission. This is a standard message. You can click a lot of options now, but we're gonna get the same message all the time. So let's just switch channels. That's the best option right now.
This is the same transmission we received before, but the signal is even weaker. Our walkie-talkies are not powerful enough for long-range communication.
Okay.
We have to build a large antenna. A local library or university would be a good place to search for information on how to make it work.
Okay, there we go. Alright, let's pause the game. So, where did we start? Well, we started off in France, Dijon. This little area. We have like a big shopping mall or something up here. We have a lot of places to check out. We have the greater area here where we can send out squads later too. So, this is where we're gonna get started. And one of the nice perks with this town is there's a pile of bricks here that we can use. So, we can easily make some brick walls. We have some structures placed nicely for defensive purposes, but in the end it all comes down to what you do and how you do it. So I'm going to put on this road names because I like that, and all the question marks and stuff.
Let's do it.
And let's just make sure that our people start to do some recon around our place.
Waiting orders. Reporting. Going there.
There they go. And time gets rolling. Let's pause. Let's make sure that we gather some supplies now. We're going to need a lot of trees and stuff to build storages, warehouses, those kind of things. So let's assign everybody to scavenge. It's very tempting to set out to do too many jobs in the beginning, but just be a little bit reserved in what you do. So this is just going to give us 54 metal. That should be fine. I'm not going to assign the bricks yet. We'll do that soon. But for now, I just want them to gather metal and wood. If we're going to do anything, we're going to build warehouses, some shelters, and maybe start with a few walls or a tower. And that's where we're going to need the metal for at some point, or for the barn, for instance, so that we can start to grow some food. And if you just go for everything, they end up doing a little bit of something. And if you just focus everybody on getting the wood, then now we will be getting the wood in quickly.
On my way.
And I do hear that I set the audio up a bit already, but the music is quite loud. So let's get that out of the way a bit. And let's continue. That should be better. If it's still too loud, let me know. I can always adjust it even further. I'm busy adjusting it already, as you could see by the sliders. But, well, it sounds different now than it did when I was setting it up. And, ooh, we have some nice goodies. We have 2 more weapons. Not a lot more, though, so we can't get an extra squad. And out of the 40 people that we have right now, 8 are already busy with all the scavenging. So that means that we are going to need a lot of people doing the labor work. And if we put too many squads out, we won't get any labor work done, which is obviously also not that good. This is a pretty big building. 2920, yeah. I think we might turn this one into a big storage soon.
Building clear.
Now, of course, it's also very tempting to just start at the first day and start constructing all these buildings. But when they're halfway done and the infected come, they will attack the building. They will make it easily destroyed. And if we wait a bit right now, and we just focus on gathering the wood and stuff that we need soon, And then the next day we get into building stuff at the start of the day. We might finish a construction in a day. And that's a bonus because then it's easier to defend. Because if we put infected in, they will be barricaded in. Right now, if we put some of our people in there and the infected come, they can freely enter the building and they get into hand-to-hand combat, which is not so good. If you have a fortified building that's completely built like this one, the infected stay outside. And we can just shoot at them all the time. So having an unfinished building makes it so that the infected can just get in. And if we make it so that we can finish a building straight off, that will be a lot better, because then we can put our squads in there against the infected and not risk any hand-to-hand combat.
Let's do it.
We can see the woods coming in now, that's great. We can see the trees falling over, so they are busy with that. I like it. And we get to scavenge all of these buildings now, of course, which is of very good use to us.
On my way.
Could also be tempted into just scout the whole area already, but I'm going to wait with that a little bit.
Clear.
What we could do, however, is start to plan a couple of buildings, or at least one, so that we at least it's ready. We know where it's gonna be. So you can already plan the warehouse. Just make sure you don't assign any builders yet, so nothing will happen to the structure yet. Then it could be okay. So yeah. Oh, this house is infected. Now we get into hand-to-hand combat. We might see somebody get injured, because this is a bigger group of infected. Yeah, see, injury there. So, that's unfortunate, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll deal with it. They might just run back, deliver the goods, and then go scouting these two buildings. I think we're getting close to, yeah, see? Getting close to the sunset. And all the warehouse space is filled up. That's the only downside to doing it this way. All the warehouse space is up. Well, just, right, let me do it like this. Let's set up builders now then. Not really happy with this, but we have to do it this way. So that some guys get building this structure. They won't finish it. But at least we'll use a couple of resources that we then won't have to bring in. See, now we have some resource space here. So the others can keep working and bring in the wood. So my plan's not fully coming together, but it's okay. We have to make sure everybody's home soon, though.
No more to find.
So yeah, just get home.
Reporting. Search done.
Just get home, and then we're gonna wait it out. See how this night goes. This squad is gonna go into that building now then, so that we defend that.
Going there.
Incoming transmission. What should we get?
We need a workspace where we can experiment and re-engineer all the pre-pandemic technology.
Oh,
we can
that's
store
for
all
the
the books
tech
there
one.
too.
Okay, that's
Let's build a research center and assign the most technical minds there.
Will do.
Okay, let's do this.
Well, it's getting nighttime. We can see the zone that we can see is shrinking because it's dark now. It's a cloudy night. And now all we have to do is wait for some infected. Let's speed up a bit. There will be some infected usually. They are up there right now. They can come from any direction. Don't be fooled if you see the first up there. They could just come in later from another side.
Hostiles inbound.
It's just interesting to keep your eyes open. Sometimes they just walk around. See, now they're gonna come. Hopefully they can both shoot at them soon. These are in a perilous position though, because the infected can easily get in the building. Luckily we managed to shoot them off before they could enter.
Ready for action.
I might just put these in here just to be safe. We can always lure the infected out. If they're close here and we put a squad out on the streets, they will come for them. That way you can lure them out and then quickly jump into the HQ. That can be a strategy you can apply. Getting close to daytime though. It's nice. Oh, just one squad of infected. That's rare. Usually I'll get to see more. Alright, well, we can send them out already.
Waiting orders. On my way.
Get up, everyone!
Reporting.
Waiting.
Yes, get up everyone.
On my way.
Alright, it's a rainy day, but the
On my
sun's
way.
coming up. And I think I'm also going to plan our first shelter now. Probably here.
No room for resources.
No room for resources. Yes, I know, but we are building this, so be patient a little bit and we'll bring it in. No worries. See, they're going to construct this, then they will work on this. Oh, there's already one doing that. Oh, one of the kids grew up. We have 41 people now. That is nice.
Ready for action.
Oh, these are already stocked up on resources, so hopefully this gets done quick.
No more to find.
5 more wood needs to be brought in. Yep, they're done now. Now they'll see 5 people heading to the storage. There they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They pick up the goods, they go back, and then they finish it.
There's
Great,
nothing left.
great. In the beginning, it's always a little bit of a struggle, but especially once you have your first warehouse up, it's ready. You can just start to pour in resources in. Now we need some good housing. You can see 25% of the citizens is, or a lot of citizens are not living in a house. And we have a minus 25 to the mood because of that. So that's a lot of negative. Our current mood effects we don't have. If it gets below good, then we'll start to have negative effects from the mood. So it is very good if we can make sure that everybody gets their own house. And now everybody seems to be building here, so that's great. Ooh, incoming transmission.
Operator, we found something suspicious. There's a large piece of dried meat here with a piece of rope around it. It's attached to a counterweight. This seems to be a trap to catch something. Maybe humans, maybe animals, or maybe even the infected. Somebody must have set it up not too long ago.
Okay, well, inspect it
Make
then.
sure it's disarmed and try to find out more about it.
The more we know, the better. Hopefully we can do something with it. I don't think so. I'm not going to use it as a trap. Would be nice though if we could get like some technical knowledge for it, or it will allow us to set up traps or whatever, but that's not in the game yet. Alright, well there's a lot of stuff here that they should be bringing in, I think. Yep, they're going to do that. That's great. Also a lot more recon to do though, so lots and lots of big buildings that we could get. At least we have enough storage space for now. Yeah, 1,000 storage space almost left. So yeah, they can bring in some trees and metal and stuff. I think, yep, 2 are also gathering metal already. Probably take a long time, especially with only 2, but... Alright, these are now going to bring in another batch of wood, as you can see here. It's taking them quite some time to build a house. Yep, the wood's coming in, and as soon as it's in, they start to build it with it. Looks like one more run and they can all finish and we have a house up and running. Would love to see that happen. These are just busy walking, getting the goods and now bringing them back. Then they have to get this and then they can do some recon out here. The sooner we do all the buildings around our base, the sooner we can use them. I don't want to start using unsearched buildings. There might be some good goodies that we could use, and there might be infected in there, and if we start sending people in, then they will be killed. So it's always good to first check out these buildings before you build anything in them.
Roger.
Right, here they go with the last run. That should be it. Yep, everything is in now, so the houses will soon be done. Nice. Alright, anything else? We just have wood and a little bit of metal, so we should probably focus on gathering some goods first now. Before we go do anything else.
Let's do it.
Just focus on those structures.
Waiting
I'm
orders.
just gonna grab those cans and then head back in here.
Let's do it.
Continue to search that way. Great job, great job.
Building repurposed.
Building adapted, very good. That means we have housing for everybody. That should change the mood. Oh yeah. Workers' efficiency plus 20% simply because we now have the negative from not having a living space for everybody removed. So that's great. 45 out of the 48 are living here. Some can still live in the quarters, but hopefully not. So we'll have to build some extra houses at some point. This is finding some good resources, but they'll have to do quite a bit of walking back and forth in order to fix all that. But it's okay. It's okay. It is getting closer to another end of the day where everybody will be home, but let's just keep progressing a bit. We have food for the 3 days, so that's okay. We are good with that. Not too much, but also not too few. I think soon, though, I want to go out with one of the squads, do a little bit of scouting around the base in a little bigger perimeter, so that we can see if there's any cars or things that we can use out there. That might be handy. still a lot of stuff close to our base that we can get at some point. 16 metal now, so we got some metal in as well. That could be the point where we start to construct some real defenses. I always like to start with the metal gate straight off instead of the regular gate. In this case, we could just start a metal gate out here.
There.
I'm not going to build it, I'm just going to place it so that we know where it's going to be.
Search done.
And then my idea is that we're going to build a first layer of defense around this part. And then later on we can build a second layer of defense around the bigger part and encompass all these big structures. I actually believe that that will be a very good strategy. So we have 2 layers of defense and maybe even more later on. It's going to be hard work, but if we can do that, that will be so nice.
Search done.
Search done. That's nice. It's another day ending. 1837. I think I'm going to get these guys home now.
Roger. Operator.
Ooh, I think we can let these guys finish.
Clear.
Then we're just going to send them in there. They'll go over there. And now we'll have to play around a bit with our squats.
Receiving.
I'll keep them all in this building. Okay, let's do that.
Reporting.
We don't know where the enemy's coming from. If they come from down here, we need them in this building. If they come from up here, we need them in either one of these. So that's a tough one. We do have the metal and stuff now to build this in the next day. So what I'm going to do is reassign some builders here. So that at least they will build this guard tower. And then during the nights we can put some guards in there that can slow the enemy as well. So that will be helpful. Right now, all we have to do is make sure that we find where the infected come from. And do something about it. So let's speed up. And as soon as there's infected, we'll slow down. And I'll see if I have to move my squads to either one of the buildings. The trick, of course, will be to do that in time. Sometimes the infected come in, you get the notification, and I'm too late with slowing down. I'll do my best.
There are some infected around
Alright,
here.
there we go. Alright, they're gonna go for the house. We'll have to walk around it to get to the entrance. So that's what we're gonna do straight off. And that gives us the best opportunity to shoot at these people. Yep, there we go. So that's what we're doing today.
Our building's under attack.
Yeah, I see that. Right, now I have another idea. I'm just going to make them run towards this and then get back to HQ. They could get all this stuff, get back to HQ. That will save us a trip tomorrow. And see, nothing's happening anyway. Alright, let's speed up a bit.
On my way.
451s.
There are some infected around here.
They're down here. Yeah, they're down there. What are they going to do? Where are they going? 451. Alright, they're going to occupy this building. Now, what I'm going to do is just go straight for this building. Because now that they're in here, there's a big group. It's 11, but we have 8 shooters here. And it's always easier to fight them like this. Ooh, there's a group of survivors. I want those. That's extra people that can join us. I want those here. Right, people kill them off. Only 4 left. 1 left.
Receiving.
Very good, very good. Oh, what do we get now?
Operator, this is big. In one of the houses, we killed 2 extremely fierce infected.
Uh-oh.
Once they were down, we noticed that there was a child in there. A living, infected child. Must have been no older than 3. It ran on all 4s like an animal and jumped into the sewers before we could get it. For the love of God, if they can multiply.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
I don't even want to think what's going to happen.
Okay, well, let's investigate. So
Try to
one of
find
the
that
squads
kid.
should now
Keep
be
it alive.
scavenging, or are they both? Oh, I can get one out.
We're on the move.
Alright, we'll get that one to those, In the beginning of the game, I had these squads just running towards my base and they would join me. But later on, I found that they are not so eager to do that. I've sometimes had them even pass through my place without requesting to join, because I did not have any squads close. So, you really have to go to them with a squad in order if you want them to join. So that's what I'm trying to do now. Make sure that they will join me. Now these guys are doing the scavenging, which is basically the scanning of the area for the kit. Then I want them to go... Oh,
On my way.
I hit shift. They're still scavenging. If I hit shift, they should just go there later on. Yeah, that's better. Alright, well these guys are running away from me a bit. I get that. Ooh, there's another group. Nice. Oh well, then we can use this group for scouting a bit, I guess. Incoming transmission.
Sir, we've encountered a group of people willing to join us.
Accept.
Send them
Alright,
in.
let's go
On
over
my
here.
way.
I'm going to skip that message from now on because, well, we'll get it a lot if every time we find a new squad. This can be 6 people joining us today.
Receiving.
That will
We're on
be
the move.
so good. 6 extra hands. That's when you
We're
have
on the
only
move.
40 hands. 6 extra hands is a lot.
On my way.
On my way. Well, that's very good. Yep, there it is.
Sir.
Yep. Accept.
Send them in.
Alright, let's use this
Let's do
squad
it.
to do some... we'll go right there. Let's do some scouting around. I want to see if
Building
there's
clear.
cars or anything close or whatever. Building clear. Oh, clear. I thought they built this already, but yeah, they're still building it. That's okay. Let's keep this window open because these guys will come in soon. I'll have them scout or scavenge, and these guys will soon also do some scavenging. Oh, they're really bringing in all the metal. Right, I'm gonna start by telling them to grab some bricks now, because if they do that, there's a
Building work
ton
done.
of bricks
We're
here.
missing
Okay, this is
resources.
good. I'm going to put bows in there and nobody. I don't want people in there yet, and I wanted to start collecting stone so that we can build some stone walls out there. Alright, these are getting
Ready for
closer and
action.
closer. Yeah, it's still early day. Let's go all the way
on the
there
move.
and then go up there. See if you can find a car for me. Oh, there's a lot of research points there. Very nice.
Waiting orders.
As soon as we find a car, I'm going to use it to just drive around and find more cars, because we need cars. And we need a lot of cars and a lot of good cars. So that's going to be one of the things that
Search done.
we might go for.
Receiving.
Go there too. Might just take a long time though before we find an
Going
actual
there.
car. I don't think we've found one yet. Oh, there's one. We found a car already.
Operator.
Okay, change of plans, guys.
Receiving.
We found a car already, but these are just too far off. You guys go there
On my way.
and then start scavenging this area. You guys go
Receive it.
straight
Let's
there,
do it.
deliver the goods, and then go grab this car. And then we're going to do some driving around, see if there's another car. We can always split up a squad. Make sure that 2 of them can just bring back the car so that the other squad can use that car. You need to do some scouting. It's worth it. I mean, getting resources and stuff is also worth it. So
On my way.
it's a bit of a trade-off, of course. But right now, getting the extra, getting the wheels on that we can use for some faster recon, but also grabbing more stuff, because of course they can load a car filled with resources and then drive it back. That's going to speed things up so much that it is actually worth getting cars and investing some time in that. So that's what we're going to do right now. You can see that this building is slightly damaged because of the attack last night, but we're not going to repair it right now. We'll do that later. Right, everybody is satisfied. 1% of people, or 1% is not happy because some people live in poor conditions. We'll get some extra housing soon, but first I want to just get some defenses up. And we should probably start working on some farms or some other means of food soon, but we have no... Oh, we have no seeds, but we don't need them, I think.
On my way.
For a simple farm, we just need tools, and we have those, so that will be good. Right, here they go with the car.
Vehicle taken over.
Vehicle taken over. It has fuel abundance, so that's good. Let's drive over there. Let's see. Can we find some more cars? Yes, I am going to map out some farms and stuff soon. Probably build them tomorrow then.
Ready for action.
Ready for action.
Roger.
Now, my experience is that cars are usually found
We're
on
on
the
the
bigger
move.
junctions and things like that. And also not too
more to
close
find.
to your home base. So if we zoom out a bit, you can see our home base is there. We have all the zones around it as well. So I just want to go like
We're on
these
the move.
places. There's sometimes cars standing at those roundabouts and places like that. So let's just go
Going
here.
there.
See, there's a car. Okay. Let's just go
on
stand
the
next
move.
to it. Let's pause for a second. Here we have the split button. We can now split our squad. Just pick them up and hover over it. And then we'll grab that
Operator,
squad and
we're
put
on the
them in
move,
the
operator.
car. this car, let's just make sure that we scout this whole area. So go there, go there, go there, and then go there. So we've scouted this whole area. As these will take over this car.
Task complete.
Now I'm thinking about what to do with this car.
Ready for the ride.
Ready for the ride. It's still... Oh, it's getting a bit late. I still want to take the gamble, though. Let's go over here. Drive all the way down. I mean, if they're driving, what can happen? And then I hope that we can do some more scouting. Now, if they get attacked, we run into a problem, because there's only 2 of them now, so they're not that strong. But at least we've scouted this area, then. And
On my way.
for me, that's important. I want to scout this area. I want to make sure that there's no more cars here.
Ready for action.
And when we know, we can continue with other stuff. We can always tell them to go home, and then we'll pick them up at home again. That's fine. How late's the sun going? Oh, that's still a bit of time away.
Reporting.
3.
Let's do it.
Oh, they're driving here. It's going well.
Reporting.
Oh, yeah, another car. Very good. Oh, let's go to it.
We're on the move.
Let's check squad 1. Are they still
Waiting
busy?
orders.
Oh, yeah, they're still busy. That's
Waiting
good.
orders.
Waiting orders. Alright, well, let's go to it. I think what we can do is split these up again. Yep. Alright.
Waiting orders.
We
Receiving.
go take over
We're
that
on the
car. And then I'll have them both driving home together.
Receiving.
Then we have 3 cars. We have only 2 squads,
Building clear.
basically, in the end. And then we'll have 3 squads. I like that.
Roger.
It is getting almost sunset time, though. So this one is going to drive home as soon as he's got them
Vehicle
there.
taken over.
Vehicle taken over. Alright, you are going to drive home, and you are going to drive home.
Going
Then we
there.
have to bind them together again as a squad, because now there's just a bunch of lone guys and
Wrap it
girls
up,
here.
folks. Time to call it a day.
Maybe on this drive they'll find another car. Not well, we can take it right now, because, well, we don't have any more people free, but... Right, 1849.
Going there.
And we'll know if there's a... Might be that we get a clear night sky. That would be awesome.
Let's do it.
Then we can do even more scouting and stuff. They find another car on the way? No. Cars will be highlighted even if the area is white. So, yeah, we get a clear night sky. I like it. I like it. You guys, get here.
Reporting.
Get here. You guys can take this car now.
On my way.
That will speed up your work. And I guess
Ready for action.
what I have
Receiving.
to do is do the exchange button here. Yep. Make it 1 squad. Okay.
Reporting.
What 4 now? Oh, that's not what I want. You can always just disband it and do it again. That's the easy way.
Waiting orders.
Alright, squad 1. They fueled up the car. Yes. And now
Let's do it.
they can just get going there. This is now
Waiting
squad
orders.
3. I don't want squad 3, so let's disband this one. And all we do is create a new squad.
for action.
Squad 5. Oh, let's just name this squad 2 then. That's what it was anyway. And
Ready
get
for
them
action.
into the
Let's
car.
do it.
Now, it's very tempting to just go scavenging now, but I think that's a bit of a waste of a valuable evening. I want to do more recon. So let's go
On my
all
way.
the way up here, then go up there. And just try and find some more cars.
Ready
Well,
for
these
action.
can do some scavenging,
We're on the
maybe.
move.
That would be okay, although I'm going to
Roger.
save the scavenging for during the day. Why not just go all the way down here
We're on the move.
and do some scouting down here on the map?
Reporting.
Probably better, since we can do the scouting now. Actually... Yeah, we'll leave. I could make an extra squad and drive around with the extra car, but we don't have that much fuel left over, so... Might be wise to save that so that we can immediately fuel these cars up again when they get home and do some other stuff with it. So,
Ready for action. Ready for action.
there's one,
Operator.
there's one. Oh, yep. We can take
Let's
on
do
these
it.
survivors right now, I think. They'll have a long walk ahead, but that's okay.
We're on the move.
Yep, there they go. Yes, accept.
Send them in.
So that's why I keep my eyes on these squads every now
On
and
my
then.
way.
Because you can then see if they're like ready to pick up some survivors.
Operator.
Because if we are, Let's bring them in. They can walk all night towards our base now, and they can join us in the morning, or maybe even during the night. So that's great. They will also be walking out there during these clear nights. That will be some extra... Ooh, incoming transmission.
Sir, we've encountered...
Ooh, another group. Oh,
Send them in.
let's see.
Ready for action.
Yep, that's another group. Nice.
Operator,
Oh, don't see any more cars out here right now.
we're on the move.
Let's go there. And then let's go here. And then let's go somewhere there.
Reporting.
Yep, no cars here. Oh, that's okay. I don't mind. I mean, we don't have to get a ton of cars. We already have 3 now. Which is a big bonus. Let's just drive towards this little alley neighborhood. See what's out here. Oop, we might get some extra. Oh, will this work? Yes. Yes, come in, please.
Send them in.
More the merrier. That's really how I look at it. Ooh, did we? I don't think we've got these red.
Let's do it.
Of course, we have to keep an eye on the food. We need to feed all these people. Now pause, because we don't drive over them and make them
Send
mad.
them in.
Okay, send them in. That's good. You go over here. And a little bit over here, I guess. Then over there.
Reporting.
Yep.
Operator.
That's one.
Waiting
That's
orders.
2. Oh, there's another badge here.
Going there.
Ooh, that's going to be a lot of people.
Roger.
Gonna need a lot of food to feed them all, but this is gonna be good. And no hostiles
Send them
so
in.
far. Quite happy with that.
Roger.
Sometimes you just run into these big groups of hostiles all the time, and now
Waiting orders.
just getting all the peaceful guys. And fuel-wise, we're good. I like it.
Waiting
I like
orders.
it. And we might just soon go get some extra fuel
my way.
from scavenging. We also had to do some work on the town, though, so I'm going to pause for a second. And I'm going to start making sure that we get some food at some point. Now, it's very tempted sometimes to start by constructing some barns. But for barns, you need grain anyway to feed the barns. Feed the chickens. So go with some wheat fields first. And now that we get a lot of people in, I'm just going to straight build 6 fields. And once those people get in, we're going to build this. Or we'll do it the other way around. I'm just going to set it up like this, max it out. And now we just have to max out all this, all the scavenging jobs.
Reporting. Ready for action.
Alright, ready for action. Is this squad going in already, or are they just...
On my way.
Yeah, I think they're on the way to the zone right now. Oh, he's found a group. Another group, I guess? Or are these also inbound? Yep, another group. Wow, we're going to get a lot of people in.
Send them in.
Oh dear. I think I'm going to send this squad now to just do some scavenging, because we need to find some extra food as well. Yeah, these are just hovering around, so we haven't noticed these guys yet, so we still need to find them in order to bring them in. Do that right now. Boy, are we going to get a ton of people in. Yes.
Send them in.
Right, let's go over here, let's go over here, and then they can start to do some recon too. We're nearing the end of the night anyway, at 5, so in 2 hours the sun will come up. With all these squads inbound, it's interesting, I like it.
On my way.
On my way. Well, 3 extra people. Please go and scavenge. In the morning. Oh wow, this is good. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups inbound. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups inbound. That is so many people. In an hour the sun will get up. Everybody will get back to work again. That means that the farms will get built. We're also going to need a cookhouse then. And if we have 11 people working in the cookhouse, that will be good.
On my way.
Alright, no more to find. Oh, that's good.
We're on the move.
Let's check these buildings. Oh, we got a weapon. Nice. All the new people will go into constructing the cookhouse. Because once it's done, we can process all the grain into food. And later on, if we have a barn, we can process all the barn food into a thing. So that's nice. Might just need an extra squad too, but I think we need some extra weapons first for that. So we'll hold off on that for now. Let's make sure these squads come in as we see all our people swarming out. Starting to do a good job again. Alright, here comes a squad of 4. Then we have all the builders for the cookhouse as well. So we're just setting up a whole food chain production in one go.
Clear.
That's really interesting. I like that.
There's nothing left.
Well, there's nothing left, but that's fine. Alright, there goes the cookhouse. 6 more people coming in. Oh boy, we're gonna have some problem if we don't find some extra food soon.
Reporting.
Yep, there's 3 food in there already. These guys have some food, so that is good. I like that, but we need more food. In the beginning, while you set up the whole production chain, that's when it gets a bit tense. Later on, it'll be fine. Right, let's get some extra bricks going. This is probably one of the last groups that's inbound. It is the last group. That's great. So they also will get some bricks. And then... oh, we can see the farms are being produced fast. There we go. Max it out. Let's get into the brick stuff. Building clear. Ah, I did not set you up to do even more building. So let's keep going, please. Get me all the resources.
Operator.
Right, these haven't found any clothing or whatever. The other ones, they have found one ski mask or whatever it is, a protector, which gives extra hit points. I like that. So soon enough, we might go to some clothes shops, port shops, to find more wearables that we can use. Ooh, transmission. That's usually not good.
Sir, the people have reported hearing a lot of noises coming from underground. They're afraid that it could be infected moving through the sewers and tunnels. We need to bolster our defenses. And be ready to attack from within, too.
I know. Let's prepare.
We'll be ready.
Right, we start to have some bricks, so what we could do is start to lay out some brick defenses. And I want to build the brick walls because they're way stronger than the wooden walls. I think we should be going like this way. And then later on we can go down here with the gate. So let's keep it up like this. Let's just start with that. We'll build this. At least as a start. And from there on we can see what else we do.
Building clear.
Building clear. That's always good news.
Search done.
Search done. Let's have 4 cans of food on them now. Oh, they found another weapon. That means we'll get 2 weapons in soon. That means we could equip an extra squad. And especially if a swarm comes in, to use that extra squad. Oh, there's 4 survivors.
Waiting orders.
Alright. You guys go get in there. And then try and find those survivors. Construction ready. Ah, that's the farms. Nice. They're finishing the farms. Alright, all stuff should now be brought in there. Let's go here. Invite these in, and then we need to fuel up this car.
Going there. Building.
Yes, you are welcome.
Send them in.
There we go. Then we'll park the car close to all of this. They will still fuel it up then.
The place is adapted.
The place is adapted. Ah, we got the cookhouse. Now we're not going to put people in there yet because we don't need them in there yet. Don't need people in the cookhouse right now. We need them to gather more bricks because we don't have enough bricks to finish all this walling. Look at this. 7, 7, 7, 9. So yeah, we don't have the people for it. But we got 4 new people in, so they can at least start to build these 2 sections of walls. That's a start. This one is fueled up now.
Let's do it.
Fueled up and ready to go. I think that's from like Command & Conquer Generals or something, from one of the airplanes. Fueled up and ready to go. I don't know. If you know, please let me know in the comments.
Roger.
I want to know where that's from. I think it's from Command & Conquer Generals. Alright, well, 18:45, another night starts, so we'll have some time.
Operator.
Sometimes I think they're really dumb. They park the car on this side and they have to walk all the way around. That's something they have to work on in the game development, because this just makes no sense. They can just park the car here and get in.
We're on the move.
And I understand that they don't park the car right in front of the entrance and it takes them a little bit of time, but this is just weird. I don't think it makes any sense. Alright, let's check these 2 buildings. They're now checking this one. Nice. Alright, well, things are not going that bad. They're actually going quite good. And I think that's a good moment to end this first episode. So let me know in the comment sections what you think of the progress that we made and the start that we have. Let's give me any suggestions if you have those. And then I'm just going to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. And if you really enjoyed it, hit that like button. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.